hello. She hello there. She hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna create this look right here, which is super duper glam with the smoky blue eyes and nude pink light lips. I think this look is suitable for any kind of night parties, events, or night out, or any big festivals, I would say. Or even if in general you want to look really dressed up and nice, you know. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, you have to definitely keep on watching till the end of the video. If you haven't watched my previous video yet, you have to definitely go and watch it. I created for a 5-minute makeup look, which is good for every day or just office, school going. Anybody can wear and create it, you know. So you should definitely go to it and have a look at it. So that is all. So let's stop talking. No, I have to stop talking and let's get right into the video. So I'm gonna start off with moisturizing my face using this Botanic Farm. It's called the Avocado Honey Rich Water Balm Cream. So this is how it looks, guys. It's so little, it's so cute. I really love this. So for the primer today, I'm gonna take the Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer, which looks like this, and I really love this. It feels so light on the skin, it's not heavy, and it just covers my pores. It does all the job it has to do. Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit and first concentrate on the areas where I have pores, and I'm gonna, as I'm doing tapping it and spreading it, I'm gonna take a little bit all over my face. So for today's foundation, I'm gonna use the FitMe Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless foundation. I'm the shade Latte, which is 358. I'm gonna take a little bit of it on the back of my hand. On using this foundation brush, which is like this from the Real Techniques, I'm gonna take it from my hand and spread it all over my face. So after I'm done with applying my foundation, I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and blend it really well. This shade is my perfect shade. Oh my god, it literally looks like my skin shade. So I'm just making sure there are no harsh lines left out. So I'm just really blending that into my skin. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that continuation and onto my neck. So now as I'm done with my foundation, for the next step I'm gonna go directly into my brows. So I'm gonna go off screen really quick and do my brows and be back. So directly jumping into the eyes, I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my eyes so that to cancel all discolorations or any dark circles. So I'm gonna take it a little under my eyes. You can use a beauty blender or even any kind of makeup brush. I'm gonna just even it up so that it'll create a nice base before starting your eye makeup. So once I'm done with that, I have to set it properly with baking powder or any pressed powder, whatever you have. I'm gonna use the Airspun Loose face powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of that onto my beauty blender and in this way. I'm gonna just press it onto my eyes. You can use any kind of brush, or you can just, I would like to just dust it out or even it up really nicely this way. So as my base is ready for the eye makeup, I'm gonna take this Revolution Neutrals 3 Reloaded palette. Using this brush, which is from Prathyusha, I'm gonna take this side of the brush. I'm gonna take the shade right here, which is like a brown. I'm gonna use the shade on my crease and bring a little bit inside towards the inner corner and also towards the outer corner. I'm gonna take the same shade on the other eye. Using this little bit dense and fluffy brush from the e.l.f., I'm gonna directly go into this shade, which is like a dark brown, I would say. I want to give it proper dimension using this color, so I'm gonna take that little bit on the outer corner. Same brush which we used earlier, I'm gonna just like even everything up. With the same brush which I used the brown shade, I'm gonna take this black eyeshadow over here and I'm gonna take very little bit of that and top on the brown and towards the outer corners a little bit to get that darker look. And make sure I'm doing a very light-handed on that and not too much of black. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna take the old brush again to even everything up. For the blue eyeshadow, I'm using the IBY Beauty, which is the Lush eyeshadow. It's a single eyeshadow thing, and it's in the shade the Midnight Sky. This is very pretty. I love this color. It's like a shimmery, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's like a shimmery shade, so it's like really navy dark blue kind. I'm using this brush which is from the e.l.f. again. It's like a flat fluffy brush, I would say. Using that, I'm gonna take this shade, tap it off, and I'm gonna go on my eyelid. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it. That shade is so pretty. It's like a literally like a blackish blue. It's so dark. It's so pretty. I'm literally loving it. This eyeshadow is so much pigmented, I have to mention that. I'm gonna take this Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome, and this is really pretty and glittery, I would say, and it's in the shade Gunmetal. So I'm gonna take this and top it all over my lid wherever I applied the blue eyeshadow to get that little extra spark. This is so pretty. That's really pretty. Oh my god. Look at that, guys. I'm really loving it. Look at that shimmer. So I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. Using this, I'm basically cutting a half cut crease. So I'm gonna take the same two shades again, the black and little bit of the brown, and I'm gonna make sure everything is like really nice and smoky. So moving on to the concealer, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan. So I'm gonna take it under my eyes. And I'm also gonna follow this line so that I can really carve it out and make a perfect line. This is a really good concealer, guys. So I'm gonna highlight under my eyes and also on my bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead. So on my chin. I'm gonna take the same beauty blender which I used for the foundation and I'm gonna blend it out really well. If you're looking for a good concealer from the drugstore, I would suggest you this one. This is the best. It literally hides all the discoloration you have, and also it helps in highlighting the areas. If you take shade lighter, it helps in highlighting, and if you take the similar shade, it also helps in the discoloration. So don't mind the excess amount. I'm gonna cover all that up and even it properly using the bronzer. So next step, I'm gonna bake my face using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. So I'm gonna use this fluffy brush over here from the Real Techniques and tapping it into my loose face powder, putting it right under my eyes and wherever I concealed. I'm not gonna really bake it, but I'm gonna set it instead. By pressing it into your skin, it really helps to set all the concealer in place so that it doesn't crease. And also put on the areas where you tend to get oily. It is my mouth area over here, around my mouth, and also on my chin. And I'm making sure you really set it well, or else that concealer is gonna crease, and that is not what you want when you go out or when you're getting ready. I'm not gonna leave it for a lot of time. I'm just gonna dust it out really quick because I don't want really that baked look today. I don't know why, it depends completely on my mood. Sometimes I really like to bake it and sometimes I just like to set it and dust it off. So today I'm gonna dust it off using this big fluffy brush from the Real Techniques. Look at how flawless it looks now. This area, it literally looks flawless because you have set it really well. That's the magic of setting powder. With this brush, I'm gonna go in with the previous brown shade which we took. By taking that brown shade again, I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line. By using the smaller brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of brown and black, and I'm gonna smoke it out really close to my lash line. By using the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, I'm gonna line my lower lash line. I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line. The bronzer, I'm taking the Morphe brontour. By using this brush, I'm gonna bronze my face. The face is looking really flat, as if I don't have any shadows or dimensions. By doing the bronzing, I'm gonna bring back that depth. I'm also taking towards the borders of my forehead, as I'm having a little bit bigger as I'm having a little bit bigger forehead. I feel that, I mean, maybe I really have it. So by bringing the shadows back, my forehead is not gonna look really big. We're gonna bronze a little bit on the jawline. So as I'm done with bronzing really well, I'm gonna jump into the blush. For today, I'm gonna use the Balm Cosmetics Alternative Rock blush in the shade Bare Minimum. So I'm gonna apply the blush on the apples of my cheek and take it towards the way I bronzed, and also getting a little bit in. Sometimes I also like to do it on my nose, but then today I don't want too much of a blush look because it's kind of bold and glittery eye. So you want it to be subtle and you want that bronzy glow, you know? You don't want too much of pinks or too much of blush. As we are done with blush, I'm gonna go off screen really quick and I'm gonna put on my lashes and be right back. So I'm back with my falsies on. So before putting on my falsies, I first curled my lashes, put in some mascara, and then applied my falsies. So remember that. So I'm not gonna coat my lower lashes too, or else I'm gonna forget it if I don't do it now. I'm gonna take this golden shimmery shade over here and I'm gonna apply it on the inner corner. I'm also going to apply it over here. I'm gonna use the highlighter from the Nomad Cosmetics to highlight the areas wherever I want. This is a tiny little one that's in the shade Midnight Sun. I'm using this brush from the Farah Cosmetics, I believe, and it's the 35F brush. No matter what, this look cannot be completed without a highlighter. I'm gonna apply that on my cheekbone and on the higher points of my face. Oh my god, look at that. That's not like a silver and that's not even like a golden. It's a mix of both, I would say. It's like a pearl color or something. It's really pretty. Also apply a little bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose and a little bit over here. So for the lips, I'm gonna use the NYX lip liner in the shade Cocoa. I'm gonna take that and line my lips. I'm also gonna take it a little bit inside my lips. So for the lipstick, I'm gonna use WetNWild Liquid Catsuit matte lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. This is an absolute pink nude, I would say. It's really good. If you have seen my last video, you guys know that I really love this WetNWild matte lipsticks. So this is another shade which they have. I can apply it on my lips. So for setting my face, I'm gonna use the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you really enjoyed watching the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and definitely mention the views in the comment section down below. And that is it for the video. I hope I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!